Hiya, hi Faya, how are you?
Kia ora, my brother.
So lovely to see you.
And you.
This
Thank
is
you for having me.
well, thank you for wanting to be had and
Yeah. I'm willing to share.
yeah, it's such a beautiful time we're in right now, an incredible time, and I've been listening to your sacred sound weavings, your sonic weavings, and been really inspired by them.
Mm.
And I decided to reach out to see if you wanted to do a little digital virtual collaboration. I'm in Sydney, you're in the Gulf Coast. And I think that's one of the most amazing things right now is that we get to connect in new ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thank you. Thank you. I've also been watching who you are, discovering who you are and the gift that you've been giving to lots of people as well. And honored to come and share and play and experience a beautiful journey with you today. So thank you.
Yeah. So while we're getting the space set up, if you, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do and the
Hmm.
journey we're going to embark on. And if you'd like to create a space where you can lay down comfortably, you're
Mm.
welcome to for sure just sit up. If you'd like to light a candle or do anything with essential oils, or interestingly enough, we were both burning frankincense before we jumped on, so that seems to be a nice grounded scent to burn.
I
Um,
take it in,
uh,
actually.
okay, I'm burning it.
Inwards and outwards. That's where we're
Be-
going today.
Beautiful. Did you want to talk a little bit about the bear spirit, Faya, and your
Mm,
relationship to the bear spirit? Because that's something that we'll be
yeah.
working with today.
Yes, well, thank you for the invitation to come on and share with you, like I said before, and reaching out to want to share a journey connected to the bear spirit and you sharing of your star connection, which you'll share in a minute. But yeah, it was something that I wanted to really go inwards and find my connection to the bear spirit. We are in the bear spirit and the earth elders and ancestors of tomorrow Facebook group. So that was a beautiful resonance to celebrate this space, celebrate the platform of the bear spirit calling us in and bringing us all together. Um, so thank you to those beautiful people who keep us on this amazing platform. I calling on my bear spirit. There's a couple of bear spirits that I could grasp right now. One of them, we're in Australia, so I connect with the koala bear and the cuddly warmth and of the koala bear. And I've saved a couple off the side of the road and where I live in this beautiful valley on the Gold Coast. So I have touched the beautiful fur to guide them off the road, and um, another connection for me with the bear is when I went to Turtle Island to America with my husband, and we journeyed to the Sundance, and afterwards we go to Yosemite, and I had an encounter with a baby bear, and it was beautiful because I was like, "Oh, look, a baby bear," and my husband went, "Yes, but watch out for Mama Bear." And don't get in the middle of the two of them and their connection. So that was something that I learned that was quite valuable. So yes, I took a quick look around and went, "Oh, which direction may she be in?" And we're going to go in those directions today too. So just quickly, that's my little encounter. I won't go into it too much, but I
Yeah,
like where
the
you're going to take us to today, Johnson.
Yeah, as I was reflecting on this group and about the bear spirit, it's really about the mythologies that we carry within us, right? The stories that we're told, the stories that we're exposed to, the stories we tell ourselves,
Mm.
and across
Mm.
many traditions, from the Native American to the Celtic, the pagan traditions, and other older mythologies. The bear across the board represents this sense of strength and introspection, and serves almost as this bridge between birth and death and rebirth. Right? There's this cycle. The bear goes into hibernation during the winter months, and the beauty of the bear is that it gets to go into great renewal, into great recharge.
Right.
And I see the bear as this sacred embodiment of the paradox of both. And what I mean by that is that there's the principles of sun and moon, there's the masculine and the feminine. And as North America, where I'm from New York, that part of the world is moving into the summer months, and we're moving into the winter months, and we're in relationship to what's happening with the global situation, because I'm in contact with my family, right? It's getting more frenetic up in the northern hemisphere. Here we're slowing down. People are almost going into an inward retreat, right? And we're going to hibernation, while the other hemisphere is going into activation, into fight mode, into the ferociousness that the bear can bring. And how can we take that grisly right and approach to life, and bring it into a softness? And how do we also take the ability that the bear has to regenerate and not retreat into a place of indifference? How do we marry the both? And I see the bear really as the union of both. The bear is active in hunting and passive in hibernation. It's fierce, but it's also gentle. The bear is feared and also admired, and it is a great leader who stands in his or her true power, who doesn't waver in the face of fear. And so the bear, to me, is fearlessness embodied. The bear is also able to find great comfort in solitude, which is really what we're being asked of as a collective right now. How do we stand in our own solitude before we can then come back into the world and connect with other people? And this rest that we're in, we can't always be looking for the honey. The bees are going extinct. Like, you can't just always putting your hands in all the little honey jars, right? So we're in this great rest. And so the sweetness that will come eventually in due time, in due course, nature will instruct us when, then we can come back out from our little caves and look for the sweetness in life again. But right now we got to look for the sweetness in here, is what I feel. So that's my connection to the bear energy right now in this moment.
I love it. I love where you take us with your language and your visuals, and the direction of really recharging people and supporting people right now. So that's why I'm here today, to do just exactly that, to recharge, support, nurture you, whatever it is that you're needing at the moment. And yes, you're right. When you're talking about the love and the fierceness, I love that beautiful balance that the bear can bring into our lives. And I think that's really something that we can always come back to, which is to create simple balance in our lives, in our daily lives. And at the moment, we are getting ready for winter here in Australia, and we have been preparing our firewood at the moment, and we're getting ready for our fire to sit by there to just to burn things away for this hibernation time that we're going to go into. So I'm really looking forward to that, actually. Yeah.
Beautiful. Lovely. So before we get started, if you're still setting up your space, a nice cushion or a pillow, or light a nice candle, I just wanted to share with you a symbol that we'll be working with on this journey. We'll be working with a septagram. It's a sacred geometrical symbol. So I'm just going to pop it up here on the screen real quick. We're going to work with the violet 7-pointed star. And so the 7 is connects to the elements, the 5 elements, and then below and within. So you have earth, air, fire, water, below and then within. So you can visualize this in any which way. When I invite you to call it, you can almost see that the center of the septogram can be at the center of your heart, or if you resonate more with placing it in your navel at your womb center, you can for sure place it there and then emanate the rays of the violet seven-pointed star out from whatever point feels right, or it could be happening in multiple places. That's also cool. We're going to use it to grid into the physical body so that we can move upwards into the 7 stars of the Big Dipper, which is Ursa Major, which is the bear constellation. So that we're going to go onto a cosmic bear quest, essentially. And we're going to use this symbol as a key to access that. So that's as technical as we're going to get. And then anything that comes from that, if it's poetic, if it's visual, if it's felt in your body, or if it comes out in voice, feel free to express your being in whatever way that feels true as you go on this inner quest. And that's pretty much with this symbol. If there's any questions, please pop that into the comments if you have any questions about the 7-pointed star before we get started.
I might just add a little treasure here and just thank the beautiful ancestral clans that are of the bear clan on this planet, and that really hold that medicine for us. We're here to acknowledge you and send our love to you, to all families all over the world that hold special medicine on behalf of the animal world, the animal kingdom and plant kingdoms, and of the ancient ancestry that you carry. So tēnā koe to those beautiful traditional peoples that hold that special space for the sacred bear. Aho, me taku biasa.
Aho. Beautiful. So let's start with some breathing all together, and then we're going to call in sacred space together. And then at that point, the invitation is to either stay seated or you might lie down if that feels true for you. So when you're ready, allow your left palm to face up, and you can place that on your knee. All right. And then your right thumb will cover the right nostril. Your second and third finger, the index in the middle, will rest on your brow. And then take a deep breath in through your left nostril. Cover the left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Then we're going to do that again. Cover the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Cover the left with the ring finger. Exhale through the right. Once you have that pattern, close your eyes if it's not already. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Very simple. And if it's available to you, quicken the breath to a speed that feels comfortable for you, activating for you. This happy marriage between the doing and the being. And as you continue to stimulate the breath, stoking the fire, visualize a connection point from the left nostril up to the third eye, and from the third eye down through the right nostril. So already you're invoking the power of the Holy Triangle, the Holy Trinity, of the beginning, the middle, the end, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. And as you deepen this connection to the left-right breathing, connect also to the left hemisphere of the brain and the right hemisphere of the brain. Calling on the sun and the moon through the breath, the union of both. And bridging the gap between the left, the right, the masculine, the feminine, into the center of the brow. Let's take 6 more breaths here. Left, right, left, right. Last 3. Last 2. And last breath in. And last breath out. When you're finished with the last breath, simply release your hand down. And then breathe through both nostrils deeply. And exhale deeply through your mouth or your nose, your choice. And bring your awareness to the direction of the south. We call to the south the Sachamama, the great serpent. And we ask you to teach us the way of transformation, to teach us how to shed the ways of the past, that which no longer serves. We ask you to teach us the way of beauty, showing us the path of order out of disorder, out of chaos. We call to you, Great Mother Serpent in the south. Aho.
Oh.
To the west, we call to you, Otorondo, Mother Sister Jaguar, come. Humphrey, come. We ask you to give us courage and fearlessness as we move into the darkness of the subconscious, the unconscious, into the valley of the shadows, into exploring that which is unknown. Give us the courage to stand in the center of that which we cannot see. We call to you, Mother Sister Jaguar, come. Aho.
Oh.
The lands of the north, we call to you, Siwankenti, Humphrey, come. Great hummingbird, teach us the ways of destiny. Grandmother, grandfather, warming your hands by the fire. Teach us how to drink from the nectar of life as hummingbird does. Teach us perseverance. Give us the key to connect into the realm of spirit. We call to you, great hummingbird.
Oh.
The land of the rising sun at the east. Great eagle, condor, Apuchin Humpwe, come. We call for your wisdom, your ability to soar into new heights, new perspectives. We ask you to teach us how to fly wing to wing with great spirit. We call to you, great eagle. Come. Aho.
Oh.
The blessed earth below us, the great mother, Pachamama. Call to you, to all of our relations, the two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy crawlies, the winged, the furred, the finned, the cave people, the plant people, the stone people, the first ones. We call to the land, here and there, everywhere. We ask to be connected to you through our breath. We ask for your nurture and support as we support you always and forever. To you, great mother, we call for your many blessings. Oh.
Oh.
And to Father Sky, to the Apus, the mountain spirits, to our brother and sister star nations in the sky. We call to all of you, to Grandfather Moon, to Father Sun, past, present, and that which has not yet become. We call to you. And we ask for your divine blessings so that we may sing this song that we call life for another day. Aho.
Oh.
And so it has been called, and so it shall be. Start to deepen your connection to the breath, whether you're sitting or laying down, feeling in all four cardinal directions, and the energy of earth and sky holding and supporting you. The invitation is to breathe through your mouth and out through your mouth, inviting the breath to create a chasm of light within and to release out. If the breath should so change to nose and mouth or nose and nose, do what feels true in the moment. Tap into that. Connect to that which makes this embodiment most alive right now in this moment. If that should be quick, allow the breath to quicken. If that's slow, make it slow. If it's somewhere in between, follow the path of the breath. Let the breath guide you. And listening to the sound of the sacred drum, follow the sound of the drum. Follow her. And as the breath deepens and you connect into the four chambers of your heart, of your lungs, allow the breath to expand in all directions, as above, as below, as within, so without. As you sit there, as you lay there, you look upwards into the heavens. You look up past the clouds, past the sun, and into the stars. And up above is the spirit of Great Bear. Great Bear, who is known by many names. The seven stars, the seven sages, the Big Dipper, Ursa Major, the drinking gourd, the Great Bear spirit. Look up at Great Bear who acts as a bridge between the here and now, the brightest stars in this universe, into the next realms, into the multiverse. And now call on the violet seven-pointed star, whether it emanates from your navel or from your heart center. And feel the violet points, the rays of light shooting out in seven directions. And this holy septagram starts to spin clockwise as fast as you can, calling on the elements of earth, air, fire, water, above, below, within, spinning faster and faster. And you are in the center of this seven-pointed star. And all the seven spokes radiating out as far as your eye can see, as far as the universe will allow. And these seven spokes emit purity and truth, the truth of the violet flames. And you take this violet and you spin it faster and faster and faster and faster. And the light grows. And you start to access all the bodies, seen and unseen, physical, mental, emotional, subtle, etheric, astral, spiritual, causal. Your essence starts to float upwards towards the Great Bear. And as you breathe in more and more, deeper and deeper, you ascend and you go up, up, up. Continue going up, up, up. That's epsilon, eta, omega, iota, alpha, upsilon. Epsilon, eta, omega, iota, alpha, upsilon, omicron. 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 Epsilon, eta, omega, iota, alpha, upsilon. Alpha, Epsilon, Omicron. Epsilon, Eta, Omega, Iota, 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 Alpha, Epsilon, Omicron. And as you continue spinning up, 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 you pass the layers of the environment, past the clouds, past the spaces between the spaces. You arrive into the constellation, the heart of the Great Bear. And you scan around, you look around you, and there are 4 gateways scattered across the 4 directions. You at the center, waiting to enter a portal that calls to you. To the south, there is the cave bear, the cave that dwells in the earth. This cave bear teaches how to reset, to rest in the ancient mysteries of the ancient mother. The cave bear guards the womb of inner secrets and offers strength to reveal and heal those secrets. This cave bear that hibernates into the obscurity of the unconscious until that which is unknown is illuminated with clarity. And to the west is the forest bear. The forest bear who travels through the untamed, the wild terrain. The forest bear who finds certainty in the uncertain. The forest bear who travels from the lowest of the valleys to the highest of the mountains, who teaches to embrace the unknown. Forest bear who gifts us with the resourcefulness of living with the land. Calling on the forest bear to teach how to embody fearlessness as we move through this arduous, long, long journey. This is the path of the luminous warrior. And in the northern quadrant is the polar bear. The polar bear who roams the land of the snow and ice, that which is hiding in plain sight. The polar bear who thrives in the starkest of environments. Polar bear who acts as this bridge between the living and the spirit. Polar bear who teaches how to make the real, the impossible possible, to teach how to make the unseen seen. And polar bear who teaches us to rediscover the hidden gifts, the hidden blessing in all things. And to the east, there is the wisdom bear, the panda, the koala, the wisdom bears who bless the land of the rising sun, and they show how to expand our natural capacity for heightened awareness. And they teach us how to reclaim our sacred space and to restore the balance of nature's flow. And the wisdom bears, they teach us the path of least resistance, the art of surrender, the path of inner knowing so that we may embody great, great peace. These are the 4 pathways. These are the 4 gateways, portals. Continue to breathe. And the portal that calls you is the one you will step through. And we will enter this portal all together, whichever one rings true, in 3, knowing that whatever it is that you find along the way is exactly the medicine that you need. In 2, getting ready for the journey into the Great Bear Spirit. And 1. And in you go. And allow the gatekeeper, the guardian of this portal, this bear, whether south, west, north, or east, to take you, to show you what it is that you need to see, feel, hear, sense with your whole being. Listen to the messages, ask the questions, live the questions. Follow Great Bear deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. And ask that which needs to be revealed and healed to be shown to you. Follow, follow, follow. And the old, the ancient, that which is hidden starts to reveal itself. And it makes itself known. And you look at it in the eye. And you ask, what is it that I need to know about you? What is it that I'm meant to learn? And listen to the night wind, to the whispers, and find the answers. Great Bear takes you another layer deeper, peeling off another layer of that which is hidden or perceived to be hidden. And as you unravel that, you find a gift, a hidden message to be touched, to be felt, to be heard in big ways, in small ways, in true ways, your way. Receive that gift and bring that gift deep within you into the core of your being. And ask Great Bear to teach you how to use these gifts. How do I embody all of this into all of this? Show me, teach me, and receive Great Bear's teachings. And now ask Great Bear to show you if there's anything in you, around you, that needs to be released, that needs to be let go of. Is there anything to be surrendered into the sacred silence? And the sacred void appears, a dark black hole, a vacuum that moves into a deeper unknown, the unknown of the unknown. And within this vacuum, in this void, is the potential to eviscerate all that does not belong in the new paradigm, in the new way. All that needs to be recycled must go into this silent hole. And so with your next few breaths, every exhalation, release. Release the old. Release the unconscious. Release the fear, your fear, my fear, our fear, collective fear. Release the doubt, the worry. And as this purging of release happens more and more, you become more and more empty. You become light and effervescent, like space itself. And you start to float deeper and deeper into the cosmos. And you move through the galaxies, the spirals and spirals of stars, circling around the cosmic suns. It feels so familiar. It feels so inviting, so powerful. And as you move through the dust of stars, you yourself become a particle that bridges time and space. You cultivate the capacity to move through the layers of time and space with the ability to travel back into the past to heal anything that needs healing, or to travel into the future to bring forth anything that needs revealing, that needs anchoring. Ask Great Bear to show you where to go and follow that. That's it. Follow that. Yes, yes, yes. If you're in the past, use this opportunity to make amends, to forgive, to let go. Let go, dear one. To deepen your understanding so that you can let go. If you are in the future, Call in the reality you wish to embody as an individual, as a collective, as a global tribe. Call that in through the breath. And allow that expression to come out through movement, through sound, in whatever ways rings true. And as you move through what seemingly feels like heartbreak, it is really a breakthrough. The old walls must crumble, they must dissolve, we must empty out so that we may be full again. So now invite that which you wish to be full of, that which is governed by the force of love, true, pure love. Call that in. Breathe that in. Every breath, remember who you really are. Remember what we are capable of. Remember what Great Bear is reminding you to embody. And as with all endings, there's a new beginning, a seed that is born, that is to be watered and cultivated. What that seed is, you decide. And so you ask for the assistance of the medicine men and medicine women, the ancient ones, the cosmic ones. You ask them to show you the new future, to bless these seeds that you have deep within you. You call on the rains of destiny, to help germinate these seeds. And you call on the rains, this cosmic rain, and watch as these seeds grow. Truth, love, trust, joy, happiness, peace. Your heart is full of this destined path that you have. It's there, it's right there, you see it. Go towards that, go towards that. That's it, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Move towards that. Feel your tired, weary heart fill with light. That's it. Breathe into that. As you move deeper into this sense of knowing, of great trust for the unknown, you realize that there is nothing that is truly lost, that the natural cycle of endings and beginnings is part of the way of growth. And so you take this knowing, and you make your way back the way you came, back through the terrain that you have traveled. And you make your way back, passing the hole of silence, the void of silence where you emptied out all that was not necessary. And you make your way back to the portal, the entryway in which you came through. And you look at Great Bear Spirit, your bear spirit. And there is this deep reverence and respect for Great Bear. And so you bow down humbly, you embrace heart to heart. And you give thanks, knowing that you can always return for cosmic wisdom whenever it is that you need, whenever it is that you need to remember. But for now, you bid farewell. And you ask Great Spirit to escort you out from this place. And you find yourself back at the center of the four portals that you began. You summon the violet seven-pointed star, and you feel that come. And you start to spin the violet star counterclockwise, slowly, then quicker and quicker and quicker. And as the rays of the violet flame grow, you start to descend down, 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 passing the star systems, asteroids, seeing our sun and the planets in our solar system, the moon, and then down, down, down through the clouds, the sky, and eventually back down into the here and now, into your physical incarnation. And you take a few deep breaths, the breath of life, the breath of nature, in and out, deep and slow. And you take the seven-pointed star and you anchor it somewhere on your physical body. Touch it with your hands, whether on your belly, your hips, your heart, your throat, whatever feels right. Touch it, feel it, and place the wisdom of all that you have gained into your heart, into your body. And trust that the unfolding of all that you have witnessed was for your highest good. And that the force of love and light fills your being. And you give blessings and thanks to all the directions, to the serpent of the south, to the jaguar of the west, to the hummingbird of the north, the eagles of the east, and great Pachamama, our Earth Mother, and Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Father Sun, for giving us this blessing that we call life. And so, to all the blessings that we receive, to all the endings that mark new beginnings, We embrace you and we hold you to our hearts eternally, forever in truth. And we bow down to Great Bear Spirit, giving thanks for your guidance, for your wisdom, for your strength and your power. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spend the next few moments slowly returning, doing whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. There's no rush. If you need to lay there for a while longer, feel free. If you need to sit there a while longer, feel free. If you need some water or tea, go do that. And if you have any questions or insights or sharings, you may also feel free to share that as well. And we will sit here with you for as long as you need. Deep gratitude for those of you who showed up to listen to this in the live or in the replay, for taking this time to journey in and out, below and above, to connect to the elements, to connect to truth, wisdom, to your continued freedom and your evolution. Much gratitude to the Earth Mother, to Grandmother Moon, to Father Sun, to the Star Nations, to the animal kingdom, to the bear spirit, to all four cardinal directions, to the first ones, the ancient ones, and much, much gratitude to my sonic sound weaving sister, my Maori friend, Whaia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, all my brothers and sisters who joined us or will join us in the future as from this moment. What a beautiful journey. So if you've been on this big journey with us, yes, just start to wiggle your toes and wiggle your nose. Come back into your body. Start to deepen your breath and feel your breath in your body, in your belly. Start to move your body a little bit and come back into your body. Join us after such a big journey, inner journey for your own truth, for your own courage, and for you to find your way to that always in moments of your life. So, blessings to you all, blessings for the journey. Thank you, my brother, for taking us on a beautiful cosmic ride, an earthly ride, honoring the directions. Just, yeah, I'm honored. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing this space and feeling the feeling the call to the bear.
Ah,
Aho.
ai, aho,
Um,
mikakoyasen.
mm, you might want to process some things down. You might want to journal or
Yeah.
draw or go dance outside under a tree.
Hmm.
Mm,
Get that bear energy onto Papatuanuku, your feet onto Mother Earth. That might be something beautiful if you can go outside and put your feet on the earth and feel her between your toes. Might be something beautiful you might be able to do. If not, yes, just some nice breaths and a good drink of refreshing water to come back into your tinana, into your body after that spirit journey. And yeah, that's a beautiful suggestion, my brother. Tuhia Wairua. We call it some spirit writing if you feel called to do something like that. I like your idea of drawing or expressing yourself in whatever way that is right for you right now. Right now, I'm just a bit blissed out, to be honest. don't
beautiful.
Yeah, don't be afraid to reach out to us underneath this video. We'll always check in on you and to make sure, if you've got some discussions, happy to talk to you and answer some questions even after we get off here if you are in a space not to get onto the tech. But yeah, it's just an honor to be here and to keep sharing for you to keep you grounded, keep you uplifted, and yeah, tēnā koe to all global family, and we wish you all my love, all my aroha, and my brother Johnson. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Faya. Thank you, everyone. And have a good night, good day,
Mm.
and good life.